Yeah. Is that a chain you're eating for dinner? That's nice. Well, we're giving you a little bit of sedation. We'll check the look in your mouth and see why that chain is hanging out of your mouth like that. Why did you do that? So this chain is pinching off. She got it through the link of the chain. How interesting is that? Never seen that before. So this is just one of those things. Don't do this at home. So let's look underneath, and then is the link. The tongue got stuck. It's got a whole bunch of swelling in, so it's like putting a wedding ring on, and then you can't get it off when your finger's swollen. We're gonna cut it off.
I think we're good. That's not. Go through.
Yeah.
Get this other end here.
There we go.
Slide that off there. Isn't that better? So how did we do that? I can't.
It's stuck in her wrong side in a hole.
Yeah. Yeah, 2.6.
Thanks for watching.
Well, that was kind of silly, wasn't it? Especially the ending where I put my tongue through the chain, but I couldn't resist. I've never seen a dog get its tongue caught in a leash, chain link or leash, and just thought you might enjoy seeing that. Well, I've seen dogs get their heads stuck in cans of some kind. I actually saw a dog get stuck his head through the rim of a tire. Just a tire and rim were on the property, and chasing a squirrel through the rim, and it got his head stuck, and his head swelled all up, and we had to give him actually things to make his head decrease in size, like diuretics and anti-inflammatories, and then soap his head up and get it back through. Now that was kind of interesting. But this was just like I said, if you put your ring on and you drank a salty drink or ate some salty stuff and your finger swelled up and you couldn't get your ring back off, and it was pretty interesting. But the tongue, the minute we got the chain, the link off, the tongue went back down to normal. What you didn't see is the dog, as it chewed on the chain, it had a little cut on its lip that had to be sutured. Wasn't a very informative video, but I thought it was just interesting and a little silly at the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, check out Dog Dish Diet. I'm getting more and more people every day that are emailing me that said their dog's flaky coat looks better, they're itching less, they're either home making the food that, like the recipes that are in the Dog Dish Diet, or feed your pet to avoid the vet. And also following my advice about feeding different ingredients from home, say chicken and fish and pork and olive oil and cheese and sardines. It's all, dogs can eat that all. The old myth about dogs having to stay on one diet is just a myth. I think a variety gives them more oils in their diet for a better coat and keeps them healthier. You can even clean your dog's teeth if you feed them. If they can tolerate chicken, you can feed them a raw chicken thigh with the bone in, or meaty lamb bones, or meaty beef bones. And heck, you might not need to get your dog's teeth cleaned then. And that saves you several $100s. Anyway, we'll check it out. Have a good day.